In this video, I will show you how to calculate the after repair value, also known as the ARV, on any property, and we'll do that in less than 60 seconds. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am your host, Landaverde, outsourced CFO and commercial lender, helping you scale your business. If you're ready to grow your business to 7 figures and beyond while creating the financial freedom and the lifestyle you want, then subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell and you'll be notified every time new content comes out. Let's face it, knowing how to calculate ARV is super critical for you as a house flipper, because if you become good at calculating ARV, you'll know exactly the max offer you can make to anyone, including a wholesaler or the homeowner himself. So what is essentially ARV? ARV is your best guess as what the actual value of the property will be the day you put it on the market, after all the repairs are done. So understanding that number is critical. So here are the 5 pieces of data you need to know in order for you to calculate ARV. Are you ready? Let's go. Number 1, proximity. And this is, whether it's 1 mile radius, 5 mile radius, depending on which area of the country you are. If you're in a metropolitan area, there will be houses will be closer together. And such, I actually advise you use your zip code. The zip code where the property is and draw out 1 mile radius. That's how you do it. And if you stick around, I'm gonna show you over my computer how to work a couple of examples using Zillow. Number 2 is the last date of sale. I suggest 12 months or less. Now, typically appraisers, professional appraisers, where they're doing an appraisal for your subject property, once the property is in escrow, they will want to take all the available data, all the comparables, 6 months or less. But for the, because this is a free exercise and you just want to get a ballpark figure, 12 months is good. Number 3, property details. It's the number of bedrooms, the number of bathrooms, the square footage of the house, the square footage of the lot. Number 4, other amenities. Whether the house has a pool or no pool, basement, no basement, and any other amenities that the house has a factor in calculating the ARV. And last but not least, year built. This is big for some people. If you're in a neighborhood where the houses were built before 1970 or after 1970, plays a role, whether it's asbestos or not, and all those things that you have to know, because it's going to play a role in the fix-up costs. So all of this, those are the 5 pieces of data you need to know. Now let's hop over to my computer and I'm gonna show you what that looks like in Zillow. Hey everybody, welcome back. So as I promised, I'm gonna walk you through 1 or 2 examples here in Zillow on what those 5 critical pieces of data looks like when you're trying to create or calculate the after repair value, also known as the ARV. Are you ready? All right, let's do it. So here we are at Zillow, and for the sake, to save us some time, I already did a lot of the calculations here, but proximity is number 1. So I'm gonna show you an area that I'm quite familiar with in LA and Los Angeles. I lived there for over 20 years, so I have properties at the 91406 zip code, which is technically Van Nuys area, very nice area, actually known as Lake Balboa. So they have the nice, kind of New England style lots. And if you're looking at the prices right now, it's going to seem a little crazy if you're in other parts of the country, but everything is expensive in LA, so take it for what it's worth. So see, here are the details of our subject property. So say you are negotiating the purchase price or the maximum allowable offer that you want to make on a property that is 2,500 square feet on a 5,000 square foot lot, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, built in 1975, that happens to be in the zip code 91406, which is what we have right now. So we want them to be sold in the last 12 months. I started out with over 500 properties. I whittled it down to 46. So these are the 46 that are gonna give you a pretty good idea of what the after repair value is gonna be if the math works out right. And then I can go back and know exactly how much I need to offer in order for my numbers to work out, because this works in tandem with your house flipping calculator, which is, if you haven't watched that video, I did a video last week going into great detail on how to actually calculate profit on any deal. So watch that video if you haven't, and then watch this video and it's all gonna make sense. All right, so here we go. So subject property is 2,500 square feet. All right, so I'm looking at a property that was sold in January 28th, which is fairly recently. And by the way, you're looking at for properties, the closer to today, the better, because for appraisal terms, anything over 6 months is just a reference point, but it will not be as strong as a property that just sold last week. So obviously, we're going the latest sold is best. So 128, 765. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2175. So our property has 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. So this one has 4 bedrooms and it has 3 baths. Okay, so something to consider. And if you click on it, you're gonna see, where the details are. So for instance, in this particular case, the lot is 4788, our lot is 5,000, but that's pretty close. The home was built in 1987, so this is a little newer. Ours is 1975, but the square footage, it's 21, so ours is 25, so ours is a little bigger. So you kind of have to see all the moving parts. So this is definitely something to consider. Now the next property sold on January 21st, which is a week earlier, for 785. So this one was 765, this one was 785. This has 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Okay, we have 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. And this one is 2163, so a little less than our subject property. This is on Wyandotte. Okay, take a note of that. This is pretty close. So you can argue that ours could be a little more, but if you wanted to go deeper, we can see what the actual details are. I want to know, I care about, I want to know whether the lot is pretty big. Okay, so this is a 13,374 square foot lot, right? So just to give you a perspective, 40,000 would be an acre, right? So 20,000 would be a half acre. So this is slightly, like a third of an acre. So that's a pretty good sized lot considered in Los Angeles. Okay, so our property would take a hit because it has a smaller lot, but it also compensates by having a bigger square footage in the structure itself. So let's go to the next one. So this one was sold on January 21st for 785, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. It's the same. This one was for 840. This one sold in January 18th. 3 bedroom, 3 baths for 840. Slightly smaller. I want to see the size of the lot. So you click on here and you go to the home details and you can see that the lot is 7. So this lot is bigger. Our lot's smaller, but it was also built, it's also older. So ours is 1975, this is 1951. So we get some credit for having a newer property, but we get a discount for having a smaller lot. And an appraisal really comes down to, if you ever kind of take a look at an appraisal and kind of watch it in detail, what the appraisal that it takes 3 to 6 properties, and he puts our subject property and he adds value on the things that our property does better and takes value away on the things that we're lacking. So it becomes a pluses and minuses, and it kind of arrives at the value of the property. So let's keep going. Now we have a property. So this one is 2,700 square feet. It's 200, it's 6 bedrooms. So that's just not going to help us. Let's not look at that one. This is 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 860. Ours is 3. This one is 3 bedroom, 3 bath, a 770. Was sold in. Now we're going back to, okay, so this is October, a few months back. I want to know what the size of the lot is. Okay, see how this works? Okay, so the lot is pretty close to it, but this is a fairly newer home. So this is a 2016 property versus a 1975 property. Okay. And this is A60. I'm sorry, this is 770, but this is so this is A60 and is actually more expensive than this one. It happens to have a slightly lesser square footage. I want to know about this, the lot size on this. And this is kind of how you quickly do that. All right, so, okay, so you get the idea. So within looking at about 6 to 10 properties, we get an idea. So I think this property could be worth somewhere in the neighborhood of 790 and 810. So say it was 800,000 and you were able to repair it, and you say the thought that the fix-up cost would be, to fix it up would be about $65,000, and you could sell it for 800,000. In order for your numbers to work, and get the kind of property, the profit that you want, you probably will want to offer somewhere between 5 and 550 to the wholesaler. That would be, to me, I would recommend no more than 550 as the maximum allowed offer for you to flip it and sell it for 800,000, and everybody's happy and you make a lot of money. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. Please comment below and let me know what you think. Do you still need funding for your next deal? If so, I can totally help you. Either drop me a note in the comment section or shoot me an email. My email address will be at the bottom in the description section for this video. Also, if you want to join a community of like-minded successful entrepreneurs just like you, then join our Facebook group. The link is below. I share tips, tactics, and strategies on a weekly basis on how my clients are growing their businesses to 7 figures and beyond.